In this lecture, we're going to talk about what a product increment is. According to the Scrum Guide, a product increment is a potentially shippable vertical slice of a solution that's created as part of a sprint time box. That definition has a lot of terms and it can be very confusing. So what I want to do is actually use an illustration to explain what a product increment is. Let's first start with a traditional methodology, such as a waterfall methodology. On the screen, you'll see a little chart. From left to right is time. So as time goes on, we move towards the right. The way traditional methodologies have it broken up is you have your various stages. So you have your analysis stage. Once you're complete with your analysis, you're done with your analysis, you move on to your requirements stage, then your design stage, and on throughout the project. You don't go back to a previous stage, you continue moving forward. The challenge with this is you don't actually release anything of use or value to the business until the end of the project, until that full cycle is done. So let's say pretty early on in the project, the business wants to stop the project or wants to gain some value from it. I'm sorry, you can't. We've completed our analysis and started our requirements, but there's really nothing to deliver to you to help you out. So that is a traditional methodology. Now let's take a look at an agile methodology. It takes these stages and it still uses them, but it flips them on their head. So instead of going from stage to stage to stage throughout time, the stages are listed vertically. So when you now have a slice and you do a vertical slice, that's where that term comes from. So you do a vertical slice on that product, now you have this product increment. So at a certain point of time, which is a sprint or a time box, so within that 1 to 4 week time frame, you are creating a potentially shippable product increment. Now you do that over and over on every single sprint, and you're creating these product increments. To explain this with another type of example, everybody's had some type of application software, either on their phone or on some type of desktop computer, that once every couple weeks, once a month, that you get some type of update. It's now version 1.46, and then it's 1.47 a little bit later in a couple weeks, 1.48. What they're doing is they're shipping you product increments. They're shipping you new features and changes and updates that they've made to the application, and they're doing that over and over and over. So you can start to realize that value. And that product increment's only going to contain a couple features, a couple new things, a couple changes. But when they do that over and over and over and they continue to deliver that to you, you're able to continue to realize that value rather than waiting for all of their features as part of this project to be complete. So product increment is a vertical slice of a potentially shippable product that's developed as part of a sprint time box.